Hey people, hang on. So, the other day I was in the paper, well, on the news, like online thingy, because Marley got rejected from Greg's. And people are saying that, like, basically I just want attention or I want, like, a payout or something, which is absolute bullshit. Like, they gave me a £15, like, my hair's wet, so it's kind of a bit of a mess, and hairs are falling out, so you may see me pulling hairs out a good few times. But yeah, Jesus, I'm going bald. Yeah, oh, my brain does not work. Oh, yeah, right. So people are trying to say that I'm attention seeking, or I want like some kind of compensation payout or something. But they gave me a £15 store credit thing. I don't want that. I don't want anything from them. What I wanted was for people to realise that they can't just treat people like this. Like, if it was just me, like, it wouldn't be so bad. I would just be like, right, well, yeah, like, Marley's Chihuahua, like, I get where they're coming from. But, like, there's so many people, like, even blind people with guide dogs, they even get turned away, especially from taxis. Like, so many blind people try and get a taxi, like, they'll book it, and then the taxi will come, and then they'll sort of pull up, look at the person and be like, nah, we've got a guide dog, they're not coming in. And it's not fair, it's illegal, and they can't keep doing that. That's the whole point in that article. But I kind of knew there was going to be all these nasty comments, because before, even when Tinkerbell was stolen and that was in the news, there was so many nasty comments. Like I just lost my dog. Like, I done nothing wrong. I was just trying to find her, like, get her home, and people are like, "Oh yeah, right. They're just pretending she's stolen so they can get the reward money." And like, where do you think the reward money is coming from? That's coming from my family. Like, I wouldn't gain anything from that. Like, it's stupid. It's like they think like the papers give you money. They don't. Like, it might say sell your story at the bottom and stuff, but they do not. I never got money when she was in the paper for that. I never got money this time. I don't want their money anyway. But more importantly, the reward money did not come from them either. That came from my family. So why am I going to pretend my dog's stolen to get money from my family? If I needed something that badly, that I needed money from my family, I would ask them. I would just be like, excuse me, can anyone help me with money for so and so? Blah blah blah. And then either they say yes or no, and that's it. I would never fucking pretend to have my dog stolen. Like this. What is wrong with people? Why do they think these things? I don't get it. But this time, it is a hell of a lot worse. I'm being accused of faking a service dog. I'm accused of being an attention seeker, of not even being autistic. People are saying that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not autistic. I don't have any other problems. Which, autism is only one of the things that I mentioned to them, by the way, but it also happens to be the only thing that they posted. But I missed a lot of school when I was a kid because I was in and out of hospital. Like, I've got medical problems as well. It's not just autism. I've got autism, PTSD, ADHD, medical problems on top of that. So I've got a lot of shit going on, and people are gonna sit there and say I'm a fake. Like, I can barely even leave my own house. Like, Marley, he gets me to my appointments and to the chemist, and that's about it. Even if I want to visit a friend, like, I can't do that. Even with Marley, like, it's hard. Like, unless they come and pick me up, which most people aren't gonna do because they live so far away, then I can't. Like, I can't. I spend every day sitting here, this exact spot on the couch. Every day I sit here. Sometimes I go to the chemist. Sometimes I go to my appointments. That's it. It's literally, oh yeah, and I take the dogs out to the garden. Or sometimes we take them for a walk down to the beach. That's it. That's all I do. Like, I want to do other stuff. I want to go to college. I want to get a job. I cannot do that right now. I wish I could. I can't. But people are just saying that I'm just making it all up, and that I just want attention, and I want to be lazy, and I want free money. But, I mean, where's the free money coming from? Someone even said, oh, she's pretending to have an assistance dog so that she will get more benefits. That is bullshit. You don't get more benefits for having an assistance dog. You just don't. Like, what? It doesn't work like that. And even if you did, I would imagine it would only affect people with, like, you know, accredited dogs. But no, it doesn't work like that. You don't get more money, and plus I'm on the highest rate of benefits that I can be on. To be on a higher rate than I'm currently on, I would need to be, like, you know, full-time care. Like, I would need a full-time carer, be, you know, completely incapable of doing anything for myself, like even cooking a meal or anything, which actually I can't really do that because I'm scared of leaving the cooker on, but still, I mean, I am capable. I don't need a fuel coated hand carer. However, I do have a lot of problems, so I am on basically like the second highest rate you can get, which like people think like, other people say to me, it's like, you don't want to work because you get more money on benefits. And yes, I do get a lot of money on benefits because I've got a lot of fucking problems and it costs me a lot of money to fucking live. Sure, I would rather work. I would rather work for my money, even if I got less money. I'd be out all day, I'd be busy, like, it wouldn't matter. I mean, I'd be fine. But I can't. I want to, but I can't. But basically, some people left some insanely nasty comments on there. So basically, people that are like, yeah, you're a faker, you're this, you're that. Oh, you should be humiliated, like pretending you've got an assistance dog, and like so on and so forth. And it's really nasty. But there's other people that there has been a few people that made it worth it though, and they're like, you know, they're saying like, oh, like my son and my daughter is autistic, or like some of them even saying like they've got an assistance dog for their kid and that it's really helpful and that people should leave them alone. And other people are saying that like they're worried about the kind of life their kid's gonna have, because based on the comments that I'm getting right now, they're saying like they hope that their kid never has to deal with that. But they're also saying that they're glad that I'm actually, like, you know, saying something about it. So that actually makes it worth it. It really does. Like, if it, like, I mean, the nasty comments, like, it's so hard to deal with. Like yesterday, I'm not even joking, I wanted to die. Like, I just wanted to go and like jump in front of a train or something. No joking, I wanted to go and jump in front of a train. I did, because the comments were so fucking vile. Like, I don't go, I can't speak today. I don't get what's going through these people's heads. Like, to leave such vile comments. Like, I don't get it. But then the nice comments and the people that say like, so, like people are even saying like, I'm so glad you're doing this. Like, hopefully people will start to learn that they're in the wrong, and you know, hopefully things will change for their children and blah 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 blah. So, like, that makes it worth it. It does. I need to fix my hair. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Probably should have dried it before I started doing this. So frizzy. So frizzy. Like, wet and it's so frizzy. I have the worst frizzy hair. I'm going bald. Yeah, hang on. I've lost I don't press pause. Back from pause. Oh my god, my hair's getting worse and worse. Yeah, so I have found the comments, like, I thought I'd taken screenshots of comments that I was gonna read out, but apparently I didn't. And you know what, I can't really be arsed with the drama anyway, so instead I'm going to read out the email that I got from AD UK, Assistance Dogs UK, because people are saying that I haven't even been in touch with them. I never claimed it. They trained Marley. People are saying, oh no, her dog wasn't trained by AD UK. I never claimed it was. I said I contacted them and made sure everything was legal. So email me. Oh shit! Wait, I better go into the actual email, but it's just like half a screenshot. I'm so unprepared for everything. I really am. So, thanks for getting in touch. It's great to hear that you are so diligent in your training and approach. I'm not going to read all this actually, because it's really long. Then it goes on to say basically, AD UK is a coalition of assistance dog organisations that have all been accredited by an international training and welfare body. So they're not an advice service, so they cannot give me any training advice, because I asked them for training advice as well. Well, I said, is there any like sort of advice you can give me? They said they can't give me training advice, but they said, but I would be happy to offer some information around the law if that's helpful. And then they go on to say that basically the law is very unclear and a bit vague, but that I should remember the person with the disability has the rights, not the assistance dog. So as long as I have a disability and I'm training my assistance dog, then I should be able to access most places with my dog in training. Certainly if it's almost out. This was a while ago. Well, it's only a few months ago, but you know, like, I still kind of class, like, Marley he's trained, but he's still, you know, he has got more things for him. Like, he is task trained, he is trained for being in the public, but there are other things I want to teach him, so I classed him as being in training when I sent this message. And they said basically, I forgot what I got up to. with your dog and try. Yeah, as I said, certainly if it's almost there, because I explained like what point Marley was at, and they were saying yes, he is almost there. Blah 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 blah. And then it says, we are working with an independent charity at the moment that is planning to offer assistance dog public access assessments for people who have trained their own assistance dog and want evidence that their dog is trained to a high level. Keep an eye on our website because we will post news when we have any. I hope this helps. All the best, AD UK team. Wait a minute, try and show you. Look. Where's the camera? I'm so bad at this. No idea if you can see that or not. Oh, I can't get this in the right place. No, you cannot see that at all, can you? Oh, bugger it. You know what? Doesn't matter. I know what it says. I know it's from them, so I don't care. But yeah. So, fuck's sake. Hair everywhere. More. Yeah, so I did contact AD UK. They did tell me that Marley is legal and that he is allowed in shops. So all these nasty people, like I wish they would just, why do they? Hang on. Yep, I did it. I left it in my arms, went, I got hairy armpits. I didn't shave them in the bath, so oops, shouldn't have done that. I do hope I remember to edit that. Yeah, well, my brain does not work. So, my nail's dirty already. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, just please, like, people stop being so fucking vile. Like, don't, why? Like, especially if you read an article about someone and it says that they're autistic and they have an assistance dog and they've been thrown out of a shop, why the hell would you leave a comment saying, oh, she's faking, that's not a real assistance dog, she deserved to be thrown out? Like, why would you do that? Like, just be nice. Be nice, people. Please. Please be nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because my hair's getting frizzier and frizzier and it's sticking to me and it's ugh. So hi again. I just realised there's something I forgot to mention. Quite a few of the nasty comments that were put about me or about Marley have actually been removed. Like, there's still lots and lots of nasty comments, but like some of them have actually seen sense. Like, there's people that left nasty comments about my boyfriend, like it wasn't even slightly related to the story, and they were just like, oh, bloody blah blah blah, our boyfriend blah blah blah, like, just, I'm not even going to repeat what it said, but it was nasty. And then it turns out the person that even started that, like, other people started joining in with her, the person that started it was a support worker for poor families. Is that, imagine having a job like that where you're supposed to help people and care about people, and then just leave these nasty comments about strangers. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, that's so wrong, right? But then I actually said to her, like, after someone brought that up, I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I said, like, look, I'm not threatening you or anything. Like, I ain't gonna do anything wrong, but would your boss appreciate this? Like, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not. I'm just gonna leave that for you to decide. If your boss saw this, how would he feel about it? Like, think about that, and then maybe decide maybe you want to delete this. They did delete it, thankfully. Because that was so uncalled for. Like, I actually wish I did just show our boss. Like, I actually do. Like, it was so wrong. Like, it was, yeah, no, I'm not even getting into that. But yeah, a lot of people have deleted it. A couple of people have actually, like, apologised to me and said, like, sorry, like, I was just going by what the article said, it wasn't very clear, blah blah blah, and sorry, like, I wish you well, and so on. So, progress. I don't know why I do this. Like, hands up, I was nervous, flapping kind of thing. But yeah, so that's progress. Like, it is, like, I've had a few people delete their comments. Some have actually been removed by Facebook because they're either bullying, harassment, or false information. But it's people saying, like, only AD UK dogs are legal, which isn't true, so I've reported a few of them. There's people just being straight up vile, nasty comments. Some of them even racist and shit. Like, what's that got to do with anything? But yeah, so yeah, a few of them have been reported and taken down. A few of them have been taken down by the people who had written them, and then they've apologised to me, so yeah, that's good too. Some of them just disappeared. I think the people have just realised they're in the wrong, taking it down, but they don't want to admit it. Like the one leaving comments about my boyfriend, she hasn't said a word to me. She hasn't apologised for what she said, but her comment's gone, so I'm happy. Whatever. But yeah, like at least some of the nasty comments, like they have sort of seen the error of their ways. So I mean, that was kind of my purpose to begin with. So I'd say like, it's at least a bit of a success. Still, like there's so many people in the world that like no one's ever gonna change their mind. Like they're just so clueless. They can't see past the end of their own noses. They're just like, yeah, I'm perfectly capable of doing everything in life. Therefore, everyone should be. Or like, you know, people they're like, oh, I wake up some days and I feel a bit sad, but I don't use it as an excuse to not do anything. Like, is that really what you think depression is? Like seriously, people that say that, they're like, oh, depressed people are lazy. Like, I feel sad and I get over it. Like, yeah, because everyone gets over feeling sad. Like, that's not the same as being depressed. It's so fucking different. I don't understand people. I do not understand people one bit. But at least I've changed a few minds, so it's a bit of a success. Bible is sniffing the curtains. Bible, what are you doing? You crazy boy. He's a funny one. Anyway, toodles peoples. Toodles people. See you, Bible. Make me forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, be nice to each other. Like, don't. Jesus, my hair's still not dry. Yeah, be nice to each other. Do not leave nasty comments for people, especially when you don't know them and you don't know the whole story. Just do not do it. Be nice.